Welcome guys. This is Carlos from ICL Financial Fitness. I'm the founder of ICL Financial Fitness for those who don't know. And basically, I'm also the host of my Anaya Credit Boost Experience podcast, which host every single Monday nights from 8 p.m. to 9:30, the latest 10 o'clock. All right. There on my podcast, basically, I'll be doing some live credit boost sessions, live sessions, uh, which is basically the same lessons that I learned when I started repairing, fixing, and rebuilding my credit myself from my mentors that taught me and the books that I read about credit, financing, and so on and so on. And basically, I'm here to let you guys know about my past podcast, what it's all about. So far, is already live, guys. If you missed the train, that's all right. I'm up to the third episode. So basically, next Monday, I'll be doing the fourth episode, which the topic is going to be very important. It has to do with banking practices, that most people do, but most people don't. Bank the right way. There's different ways to bank when it comes to dealing with your money, guys. All right. So anyway, so the first chapter was about what I went through when I was in financial distress, when I had credit issues, uh, what books I learned to read on financing, everything that I learned to read on financing, how I got out of debt, how I fixed my credit, and things like that. So that's what my introduction is going to be on the first episode of my podcast, which is already on my podcast platform. So for those people that are watching this video into you guys, you already joined my podcast. So congratulations if you did. All right. Just don't forget to share with 3 of your personal friends, family, co-workers, and so on and so on. It's very important that you do, you know, because right now my podcast, it is live online, but it's gonna be, you know, more in a bigger level because right now I'm working on with a company called Stream TV, which basically is a streaming company where I'm gonna be putting my content in there, and I'm gonna be putting, courses, financial literacy courses that are not mine, but the ones that I took myself, that I have permission from the host that created the course, the person that created the course. So there's a crash course there, money crash course that's very important. It's a 27 lessons crash course that is going to show you, you know, the history of money, about money now versus years back. And it's also going to show you about the economy, how is it going now versus the future, and it's going to show you a lot of things that has to do with the 3 E's. For those people who don't know what the 3 E's are when it comes to financing, is energy, the economy, and the environment. Those 3, he's going to be discussing about the importance of those 3, how they get together and they intertwine into one. And that's what the crash course mainly is all about. It's going to show you about the history of money. It's going to show you about the banking system. It's going to show you a lot of things when it has to do with financing. That's why it's a long course. But the good thing, uh, each video course is about like 5 minutes each. So it's real cool. You can take the whole course in one night if you want, if you're motivated enough to do it. That's what I did. I took it once and then I continued to take it. And every time I see it, I see different things on it, which is cool. I learn different things. And then you're going to see me with my live courses that I do, my credit repair life lessons that I do online too, on my podcast. And also, I'm going to be on the live stream too. So when I finish with the podcast on my podcast platform, it's going to go automatically to the live stream. But Right now, the live stream is in beta mode. My podcast is live now, but the live stream is like a Netflix for financial education, you know, which at this time, is in beta mode. So, so far, 20 people signed up. You know, I'm looking to sign up as much as I can, you know, and automatically after 100 people, it's going to go live for a fee, a very affordable fee. Not gonna be that expensive, guys. It's gonna be you like you paying Netflix, but also for personal financial education for you, your kids, and your family. All right. So that's all I have to say about that. And all right, so my podcast is live. So right now, again, if you're watching this video on the right hand side, if you want to register, you know, for my podcast, you know, there's a button that says register. You just click register and you can register for free. You know, I'm not gonna charge for my podcast. All right. It's free. The podcast is free. And another thing, if you want to donate for the course that I'm doing, which basically my mission is to open up a credit repair, personal financial literacy, you know, uh, computer center, you know, that not only adults could learn what financing is all about, kids, teenagers, and adults all combined could learn about how money really works, how credit really works, how the banking system really works, what to invest on in the future, you know, uh, how to create your own business, how to create your own website, all inside my facility. Those are going to be a lot of curriculums that are going to be, you know, embedded into, the software systems that I have personally, that I have took and learned, and then I haven't continued to use. And what I want to do, I want to spread it out there and let people know that you do have the power to create your own business with no money down, no money down at all. You don't have to get a loan to have a business, guys, you know. And basically, my goal is to raise at least $5,000 for the credit repair, software equipment, the computer systems, and the rental of the facility, to get it going. All right. And those people that want to donate, it doesn't matter if it's $1, $4, $5, $6, $10, $20, it doesn't matter. You know, uh, my goal is to, reach that goal by the end of this year towards try to open the place by the middle of next year. All right. So that's my goal. So I have goals in life, guys. And basically, I'm just looking for you guys to join my podcast. And it's very simple. If you want to donate, uh, you can donate on the section that says donate, the button that says donate. If you want to see, if you want to get my book, on the bottom of this video, you're going to see all the books that I have written. You know, I have written a lot of, many financing books of the experiences that I have had during the years that I've been repaying my credit, getting out of debt, and so on and so on. So I wrote it down, and I wrote it down into many books that you can purchase on Amazon and on website platform, book platform called Lulu. So on those two websites, you're gonna see my books, and the prices are very affordable, guys. And everything that you purchase, every book that you purchase in my platform, that money is gonna go towards the $5,000 that I have to raise for the computer equipment for the facility and also the rental of the facility. So now about my podcast. Podcast is not only about fixing your credit, it's also about, you know, learning about financial literacy. So I'm gonna be doing a combination of both, guys. Uh, you know, all in one place. So every Monday I'll be live. And the only ones that's gonna see me live is the ones that register on the right side and click that button, register. You know, then when you register, you're gonna get a code number, a private code number on your cell phone or on your email, and you're gonna put those four numbers into your your cell phone, and it automatically is gonna go into my live stream podcast section where I'm gonna be live speaking to you and showing you, you know, about, you know, all the sessions and lessons that I learned on how to repair, fix, and rebuild my credit, from scratch, by step by step by step, via me talking to you and via video. So those people that register are gonna see me live. Again, I have tried to put this in Facebook, and there's a lot of people that are not interested, because partly they skeptical or something. But yeah, it's true. It's definitely true what I'm talking to you about, what I've went through. And you have to listen to the first part, the first six parts of my, introduction podcast, of the first episode of my podcast, for you can see what I went through and how I got out. All right. And then the second part, that's when I start talking about the basics of credit. And the third part, the third episode, which it passed already, was the one that I did last Monday, was the best ways to boost your credit. And now the fourth one next week is gonna be the practical banking money skills that you need to learn that they didn't taught you in school. All right. So that's all I have to say about that. And then one more thing, for those people that have new businesses and they spending a lot of money in advertising, in my platform you can advertise for just a simple donation, guys. For just a simple donation, you could donate daily, you could donate weekly, monthly, for a rental of a spot on the section where you want to advertise in my podcast platform, and also on my upcoming Credit Secret live TV stream platform too. So on those two sections, for a small little fee, a rental fee, to put your advertisement in there. Doesn't matter if it's a video, doesn't matter if it's a flyer, doesn't matter if it's a banner, a logo with your phone number or email and your website. That's all I ask. Uh, you know, you could advertise, your business for a very affordable fee, much less than you paying a company, either monthly or weekly or whatever, however you pay it. So that's all I have to say about that. And basically, I just want to get enough people, you know, to make this podcast blossom here in the Connecticut area. So if you have cash flow issues, if you need to make some extra income, if you need to repay your credit, if you need to learn how to do a budget, a household budget, if you need advice on financing, investments, strategies, and so on and so on, I'm here for you guys. All right, guys. Again, here, here's where you can get in contact with me. As you can see, you can subscribe to my website here too. When you subscribe to my website, I'll see your email and I could add you to my podcast also. Okay, guys, with your permission. So to register into my podcast, what you have to do, you know, is go to the bottom here, this website right here. You can subscribe there. All right, guys. And I will be live there every Monday nights. That's where I will be live right here. And that's where you can subscribe. Uh, Another way you can subscribe is by just calling me, giving me a simple phone call. You call me, a remote call, from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. Mondays through Saturdays, 203-805-7755. Okay. And And that's basically it, guys. Those are the two ways that you could get in contact with me. And if you want my ebook, this is the same number, my mini ebook, sample mini ebook, for you can read more about what my ebook is all about. Uh, you could reach me here and say, text me with your name and your email that you want my sample of my ebook, and I'll send it to you for free. Again, all you have to do is subscribe to my website, which is this one right here. Subscribe to my website. You know, you can also send me a message on my contact section on my website and say that you want the ebook, and I can send it to you, email it to you for free. So basically, that's all I have to say, guys. Again, on the right hand side or on the left hand side, where it says register, click register, put your name, your email. Make sure you put your name, email, and your cell phone number. That way, you can get that private code for you to go to my live every Monday night's podcast, my live section of the podcast. And also enjoy the videos that you're gonna see on inside the podcast, which basically are gonna be episode 1, 2, and 3 so far that I have done in my podcast. And please subscribe into my YouTube page too. That is embedded inside my podcast. You can subscribe to my YouTube page too. And please leave me comments. You can leave me comments inside my podcast. And one more thing, I'm working on a free course that, free credit repair course that I'm working at, and it's gonna be inside my podcast soon on the giveaway section. All right. The only way you could get the giveaway section is registering to my podcast. On the cell phone screens, on your cell phone screen, my podcast looks different. The platform section looks different. So I'm pretty sure you might have to register on the bottom. There's a button on the bottom, and also donate on the bottom. But on the computer, the buttons are in the left or the right hand side. You can register or donate. All right. And my goal is to raise 5K, you know, to make this uh, big idea that is much needed here in the Waterbury, Connecticut area, to get these kids out of the street, get these teenagers out of the streets, and show them a different path, you know, before it get worse for them. All right. So that's what I'm here for. That's my goal, to open up a learning computer community center here in the Waterbury, Connecticut area. It's not only going to be about learning about finances, it's going to be learning, teaching, and mentoring the kids to have a better self esteem in their lives, motivate them to get a better education. Uh, what else? It's going to show them how to get fit, you know. Uh, It's going to show them how to write a resume when they're ready to go to work. It's going to show them vocational skills. It's going to show them computer skills, financing skills, and prepare them for college or for their future career. So this is Carlos Zanaya. For all the parents out there that are listening to this video, and all the people that are watching and listening to this video, congratulations. You have taken the first step to a new personal financial future in life and your family's life, to later in the future build a legacy for yourself, but not by yourself, and for your family too. This is Carlos Zanaya. Sign out. And again, I'm going to leave the information here where you have to sign up in the podcast. And also, this is the phone, the podcast. And one more thing. One more thing that I have to show you and that's the podcast. That's the podcast. All right, guys. So we are one of many that are pursuing our financial purpose in life. We are one of many, guys. You can be one of those to register into my podcast and start the process to change your mindset of how you think about money, credit, financing, whatever you're thinking about that is negative in your life. When you join this podcast, I guarantee you, you will change your mindset to a from a negative mindset to a positive one. Guaranteed. All right, guys, guaranteed. So that's all I have to say, guys. Again, that's where you register. That's where I'm live all the time through my Restream, platform. And this is where you get in contact with me if you have any questions. Okay, that's where you get in contact with me if you have any questions. This is Carlos Anaya signing out. Again, don't forget to register to my podcast. Very important that you do.